clicking the links in the description. The 2021 iPhone 13 models are still months away from launching, but we've been hearing rumors about what to expect from the new devices since before the 2020 iPhone 12 models even debuted. That will look similar to the 2020 iPhone lineup, with 4 devices in sizes that include 5.4 inches, 6.1 inches, and 6.7 inches, with 2 of the iPhones being higher-end Pro models and 2 positioned as lower-cost, more affordable devices. Major design and 2021 iPhones will have the same feature set as the 2020 camera improvements, a faster A-series processor, a new 5G chip from Qualcomm, increased battery life, and some tweaks to the notch. There were rumors that at least one iPhone in 2021 would feature a portless design charging, but reliable Apple analyst says that's not going to happen. Apple is going to continue to rely on Lightning for the foreseeable future, with no transition to USB-C and no portless design until MagSafe accessories are more common, with rumors suggesting we could see a shallow and reduced width. Apple is also expected to introduce 120 Hz refresh rates for Pro iPhone models, bringing the iPad Pro's promotion technology to the iPhone. Apple is said to be considering adding in in-display 13 models, which would be used in addition to Face ID as an alternate biometric authentication method. But it's not clear if this will happen when it comes to improved camera technology, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max extend to other models, along with the sensor focus and stabilization across the lineup. There are rumored to be improvements to the ultra-wide lenses on the Pro iPhones for better performance in low-light conditions and improved autofocus. Ever since the iPhone 8 in 2017, Apple's naming policy has been somewhat convoluted because we never had an iPhone 9. After the iPhone X, Max, and XR, and then the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. Apple's iPhone 12 lineup features the iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, and iPhone 12 Pro Max. Based on past naming conventions, the 2021 iPhone lineup could be iPhone 12s or iPhone 13, and we should learn closer to the launch of the new devices. Offering 4 iPhones in 2021. So we can expect a 5.4-inch iPhone mini, a 6.1-inch low-cost iPhone, a 6.1-inch Pro model, and a 6.7-inch Pro Max model. Rumors have suggested the iPhone 12 mini has seen lackluster sales, but Apple is still planning iPhone models are not expected to feature major design changes because the 2020 iPhone models marked a significant technology and design overhaul. According to Bloomberg, Apple engineers consider the 2021 iPhones to be an S version of the 2020 models. Apple has in the past used the S nomenclature in years where iPhone models featured more minor updates. According to Japanese Makoto Kara, the new iPhones will be the same size as the iPhone 12 models, but thickness could increase by approximately 0.26 millimeters. They're also expected to be slightly heavier due to larger batteries. The iPhone 13 models may also feature stronger magnets inside and a different matte finish on the outside, though these rumors come from a source that does not have a Ming-Chi Kuo believes the iPhone 13 models will have a smaller notch design, which is in line with other rumors that we've heard about the devices. The true depth camera will be shallower because the receiver is relocated to the edge of the case. This will allow for a design that's thinner rather than shorter. The thinner notch design has also been echoed by a leaker that believes Apple will introduce a smaller notch rather than being shorter in width. The notch may have a reduced height to make it less noticeable and better able to blend into the top of the iPhone. The notch on the iPhone 13 becoming smaller. A new camera design is said to integrate the RX, TX, and flood illuminator into the same camera module to allow for the smaller size. Apple's longtime goal has been an iPhone with no external ports or buttons for a clean, streamlined device, and there were rumors suggesting that Apple would introduce a portless iPhone in 2021 with no Lightning port. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. After all, Bloomberg said that Apple mulled removing the Lightning port on some iPhone models in favor of wireless charging, but Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo recently said that Apple will continue to use a Lightning connector for the 2021 iPhone lineup. A portless iPhone would charge using Qi-based wireless charging and MagSafe accessories, and Kuo does not yet believe the MagSafe market is mature enough to support a portless design. Apple has no plans to transition the iPhone lineup from Lightning to USB-C, according to Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. Core recently said that Apple is reluctant to shift to USB-C, because it is an open standard and less waterproof than Lightning. With Lightning, Apple can regulate the quality of Lightning cables and accessories through the Made for iPhone (MFI) program. But that would not be possible with USB-C. The iPhone 13 and future iPhones are expected to continue to use Lightning ports until MagSafe accessories are ubiquitous enough to allow for a portless iPhone design. Apple is testing an in-screen Touch ID fingerprint reader that would mark a major change to the biometric systems that Apple has used for flagship devices. Since the launch of the iPhone X, Joanna Stern has also suggested that Apple is working on an in-display fingerprint sensor that could use optical technology. But Quip believes that Apple will use ultrasonic technology from Qualcomm and other suppliers. Ultrasonic technology, which uses sound waves to map the fingerprint, is more secure than optical technology, and it works in more conditions. But Apple could use a more robust optical/capacitive hybrid instead. If Apple does implement in-display Touch ID, the fingerprint sensor would be made available in addition to Face ID, and would be convenient for iPhone users who cannot unlock their iPhones with facial recognition when using masks. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo said in 2019 that, working on an iPhone with both Face ID and an in-display fingerprint sensor for launch in 2021, but in February 2021, he said that there is no visibility on timing of the adoption of Touch ID, specific to a Touch ID power button. He made no mention of under-display Touch ID. The iPhone 13's Face ID transmitter is said to be made from a plastic material instead of glass, made possible thanks to improved coating technologies. But it is not clear if this will have end-user benefits, or if it will simply mean a reduction in production cost for Apple. There were multiple rumors ahead of the launch of the iPhone 12 lineup that suggested the high-end iPhone 12 models could feature 120Hz promotion displays. But later in the rumor cycle, it became clear that this feature was delayed until 2021 due to battery life concerns. To implement a 120Hz refresh rate on the iPhone, Apple needs to adopt LTPO display technology, which is rumored to be happening in 2021. At least two 2021 iPhone models will use OLED displays with low-power LTPO backplane technology, which will pave the way for 120Hz refresh rates. LTPO offers a more power-efficient backplane, which turns the individual pixels on and off on the display, and allows for better battery life. The two models with LTPO are expected to be the Pro models, which are the ones that are rumored to adopt promotion technology. Samsung will supply the LTPO OLED displays that will allow Apple to implement the 120Hz refresh rate in the 2021 iPhone models, and BOE may also provide Apple with some displays set to be used in iPhone 13 models. Apple will use Y-Octa display technology, which allows touchscreen circuitry to be patterned on the OLED panel without the need for a separate layer. This results in a thinner display that's also more affordable. Max Weinbach, a leaker with a mixed track record, claims the iPhone 13 will feature an always-on display that will look like a toned-down lock screen with the clock and battery charge level available. Notifications will be displayed, but the screen will not entirely light up. He also says that the iPhone display will feature a 120Hz refresh rate. Apple will use a 5nm plus A15 chip for the 2021 iPhones, with the chipset to be manufactured by TSMC. The iPhone 13 models will have larger batteries, which could result in longer battery life. Apple is using new space-saving designs like integrating the SIM slot with the mainboard and reducing the front optical module thickness to make more space for the battery. There have been a few sketchy rumors suggesting the iPhone 13 models will feature up to 1 TB of storage space, up from the 512 GB maximum in the iPhone 12 models. This hasn't yet been confirmed by a reliable source, so we'll need to wait to see if this prediction is accurate. There are some notable camera improvements coming in 2021. Sensor shift stabilization will also be expanded across the iPhone lineup, introducing improvements in low light performance and stabilization by reducing camera shake, with the rumored to be available for the wide lens and the ultra-wide lens. Well, that is all the rumor and leaks we have on iPhone 13 lineup as we look forward on March 2020.